understanding that a lot of businesses have not come out of their best 2 or 3 years, how should they approach their bank?
Well, when the times were good, banks were very loose in handing out money.
Okay.
Now what we're doing right now is we're working with the individuals to structure a loan program. A lot of times, the days where a personal guarantee was waived for a strong company, that probably has gone away.
Right.
And now the banks are looking to mitigate collateral shortfalls. So the banks might be asking to take a second lien on your personal residence. Okay? And those are not unrealistic things to expect if you're going to go talk to your banker.
I think when you talk to your banker, you need to understand that a banker is really not an investor in your business. A banker is really there to provide money for you that they understand how it's going to get paid back.
Absolutely.
So if you have gone through a difficult time and your business is stabilized, what you may want to do is sit down with a SCORE counselor or an advisor and say, let's understand what kind of cash flow my business can support.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, what kind of collateral does my business have? And then somebody like Thomas will sit down and look at your cash flow and look at your collateral.
Absolutely.
And say, based upon those two parameters, what can they really logically do from the perspective of creating lending for you? And what becomes important these days is really, obviously, your business plan, where you're going, and more than ever, your management.
Absolutely.
Who are you?
That's very important. Most small businesses fail because of management. And you can't really learn that on the bank's dime. So that's why trying to get a startup loan is very difficult. And at that point, you need an investor and not really a bank. No matter how great your business plan is, if you never had done it in the past, the odds are it's going to be very difficult, and that is a gamble. And at that point, an investor, family, friends who actually know you and could trust that you will be able to make success, they will be your first line of defense.
So if you're starting a business, you can, to some degree, follow in the footsteps of Walt Disney.
Oh, absolutely.
Walt Disney built his whole empire on loans from Uncle Bob.
Yes.
And when business when he needed a little bit of cash, he went to Uncle Bob, and Uncle Bob helped him out. And after about 4 or 5 years, Walt Disney was doing well, and Uncle Bob was doing pretty well, too. So if you are starting a business, that is something you do need to think about is what kind of cash, what kind of collateral do you have? What kind of network do you have in friends and family? You know, banks can help you out turning maybe an asset into cash, but you need to have that asset to kind of back it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Collateral is one of the criteria that we look for. Cash flow being the king, but we need a second way out, which is collateral.